Capital. Protein Capital is an award-winning deep tech startup that offers the purest form of circularity in organic waste recycling. It is it seeks to our mission is to feed the world without destroying the planet. You know that in Saudi Arabia, 10 million tons of waste is deposited every year in the landfill where they accelerate climate change. Also, we realize that Saudi Arabia is highly food dependent, so 80% dependent, and all production of food is locally is only at 20%. So because this land is infertile and also porous, so our farmers are always on the lookout for soil improvers as well as protein for their animals. Our solution is to convert the entire humongous amount of waste we have in Saudi Arabia into affordable animal feed and organic fertilizer. Our solution is unique for two reasons. First, we produce the most fecund flies in the world. Also, our proprietary diet allows our flies to give us the most eggs. So because of this, we produce the most eggs at the cheapest price in the world. In addition, our business model innovation allows us to upcycle waste at the point of waste generation, unlike other BSF farmers who operate outside the point of waste generation, thereby incurring a lot of transportation costs. Our solution, if we recycle all the waste in the MENA region, we'll be able to save recycling costs of $10 billion and also produce animal feed as well as organic fertilizer to the value of $7 billion. We make money, revenue from sale of egg, larva, fertilizer, as well as construction of BSF facilities for clients. In a few years, we have the first patent in Africa for insect farming. Also, we set up the first commercial farm in Uganda, and we have raised $500,000 in investment funds as well as grants. We have also made revenue, generated revenue of $300,000, of which $200,000 is profit. Currently, for competition, there is no BSF farm in KSA. Our technology offers the highest nutrient recycling coefficient and also the most waste streams of any recycling system we have. Right now in Saudi Arabia, the dominant one is compost, which gives only compost. We give three products: protein, fatty acid, as well as organic fertilizer. Compared to other deep tech solutions, our solution is a hydra-headed solution that solves so many problems at the same time. In this case, it solves three problems at the same time. One is water, the other one is food, and the environment, climate change. Okay, if we come to cows, we are going to focus on the following milestones. We set up our hatchery, our broodstock facility, our waste management center, as well as our apply for our patents in the first 1 month. In the second month, we'll get our machines, set up the fly facility, as well as the pilot larva center. In the third month, we move on to full-scale commercial rearing facility where we'll be able to produce larvae. During this period, we'll be having our continuous meeting for the destination deep tech. We also be engaging a lot of farmers as well as Saudi investment recycling company and Tidua, that is the following recycling company, so we can partner for some collaboration. Also, within this period, we will partner with your plant growth lab where we'll be able to demonstrate the efficacy of our fertilizer on plant growth as well as yield. Thank you very much. Our team is made of Daniel. I am the CEO, co-founder, and I am a gifted statistician from Columbia University. I am Africa's first certified insect farmer. Steve is a co-founder and project director. He is an engineer by training.
I have to stop you, Daniel. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think we're just going to move to Q&A because we do have a stacked schedule. So please, Omar.
All right, thank you.
First question, Daniel, do you need a special setup here in cows? Of course, I mean, eventually you will need a special setup, but if you continue in this program, even for the 3 months, you need a special setup in KAUST, and what does that look like?
Okay, we don't need a special setup. We just need an area, a small area, where we'll be able to set up our fly facility, just like this. Let me see. So our fly facility will look like this.
Yes, is it, my question is it covered? Is there environmental interactions? Some people have concerns that it has to be covered or not.
No, it has to be covered because they are flies, and it has to be covered like in a greenhouse facility. We actually, to improvise, we use a greenhouse facility.
Okay, so that's something you need to set up, right?
Yes, we need to set that up. We have to set up two greenhouse facilities, one for the flies, the other one is for the waste management and lava rearing facility.
All right, so let's say you do get production up and ready, you have a good supply of BSF larvae. Who are you thinking to target first? What's the demand to get this ball rolling?
Right now, animal feed industry in Saudi Arabia is $2.5 billion, and the organic fertilizer stands at $1.5 billion. For the entire MENA region, the combined amount of value is about $10 billion. So there's a humongous need for it.
So is the plan to sell this, if I understand correctly, is the plan to sell this to feed formulators?
We are selling to first we are selling to the farmers and the feed millers.
Okay, and have you tested this by combining this protein source with any other feed formulation, whether it's for fish food or poultry or cattle?
We have done experimentation for 5 years. We tested with catfish, with chicken, and with other animals, but our pets. So essentially, where we are getting a lot of traction is the fish, the chicken, as well as the pet food. We have others across the world that we cannot meet. This is now an open technology. Everybody knows about it and the value, and we see that apart from the fact that it provides the protein that you need, it also provides an additional benefit of lauric acid. The lauric acid serves as an antibiotic. So for most of the people in the livestock farming industry, instead of using just protein, they use this, and this helps them to reduce their cost of medication and antibiotics, if the country allows antibiotics.
And in terms of currently, as you're running things, the operations now, are you processing the protein powder yourself, or are you partnering with other
No,
manufacturers?
we have a full suite operation from egg production to processing. So we produce our egg, convert it to larva using local waste streams, and then when the larva is processed, we separate the larva using our sieving machine, and we dry the larva. For some farmers that are close to us, they like the larva fresh, we sell fresh to them. For some other farmers that are in Kenya, in Rwanda, for example, to keep the shelf life, we dry the larva and then we send to them.
Okay. In terms of technology support, like what kind of R&D are you working on right now, or what can we help with here in KAUST?
Wow, interesting. We have actually contacted Insignis Lab. Insignis Lab is doing something interesting in KAUST, and so they are producing an anti-fungi bacteria, an anti-fungi material, which of course is very important to us. That's why I contacted the MD. So one of the biggest challenges we face in the preparation of our flies, the diet for our fly, is mycotoxins. Zearalenone, aflatoxin, phimosins. These are the bacteria that really, mycotoxins that really affect our larvae. Once this larvae is affected at the larvae stage, they become flies, they become almost impotent flies. So what we have been doing is to work with some European companies that provided some of the materials that are anti-mold and anti-fungi, sometimes antibacterial. What we do, we use them, we apply them initially after boiling our substrate, and then we get rid of the microbial load to a great extent before we apply them on our larvae. So what Insignia is doing, I was quite interested, fascinated, because that will, I will partner with them, so I get their material.
So just to clarify, my question isn't about you utilizing existing technology. I'm trying to understand what kind of intellectual property, what kind of R&D you want to develop in the future
Okay.
So that is going to be owned by your company.
Right now we have a patent. So we have a patent for our technology, but the further technology that we want to develop is, one, we want to be able to extract chitin and chitosan from our larvae. Right now we are selling larvae as primary product, which is just protein and fertilizer. But there are higher value beneficial products from larvae, which is chitin, and chitin can be converted to chitosan for pharmaceutical purposes and waste management, wastewater treatment. So these are the areas we want to work on in the future.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hamid, any final questions? All right, that was great. Thank you. I appreciate the quick answers and responses. Thank you very much. We'll be responding as quickly as possible. Expect a very rapid turnaround.
How are you? Sorry, I didn't know it was you.
I'm well. Yeah, you have a good memory, sir.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah, nice seeing you again.
Thank you, Abdurrahman. Thank you so much. Thank you.
They're done with me. They stopped me already. You are done. They stopped me already. You've done well. Excellent. Who? You know.